Howdy! How is everybody? Good morning, gang. Bonnie, Georgia, Tim and Jerry, Jeannie. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? I didn't take care of my background. I got some box sitting behind me over there. Oh well. Yeah, it happens. I'm still working on putting stuff into my new Hi Kaz, good morning, into my new bookcase, and I still have that box with those. Geneva, good morning. Anywho, how's everyone doing? It's been a muggy day in Arizona, yeah, muggy. Carrie Ann, hello. A muggy summer in Arizona. I've never expired. Well, no, I've never expired yet either, but I've never experienced the this much humidity in Arizona in one summer. Usually we have in July and August, we have a couple of weeks where when the storms move through. We haven't really had, well, we've had a windstorm just the other day, and I know something got blown over on my, um, yeah, I had my windows and doors wide open this morning, but then it started getting muggy again in here, and I closed them again. I turned off the AC on Monday. I refused to run the AC in October. It's just not. It's just not cool. That's no, no, no. And also, I had the rather sad story about this kitten in the house that needed it warm. So yeah, the kitten. Mama finally had her babies. Last time I saw her was, I think, Sunday afternoon. She looked like she would burst any second. I mean, I have never seen her this big before. It looked like she had the largest litter she's ever had in her life. And then Monday early morning, my neighbor knocked on my door. He found a kitten, a newborn, in his planter in his front yard. He was getting ready to water his plants, which he does every morning before work, apparently. And well, I asked him not to water his plants this time, and I promised I would water them for him later because we needed to wait a couple more hours to see if Mama comes back for the kitten. Because it happens. Mamas have to take off and find food and stuff, so sometimes they leave their kittens behind for a period of time, and then they come back and and they find them again. So I gave it a couple hours, and eventually I checked on the kitten. I looked at the spot where it was. It was gone. I was all happy. Ooh, Mama came back. But then I noticed that one of the older kittens, the ones from the last litter, was interested in something at the edge of the planter. And yeah, the kitten had just moved. It was amazing because it was newborn and it moved all the way across the planter. That was like 2 or 3 feet. And yeah, John Robert, good morning. So at that point, I decided to take the kitten and take it to the emergency clinic and see if they could euthanize it, because that's all I know is when they're too young, they cannot survive without their mama. And obviously, the mama didn't come back for her. Plus, I know there must have been more. As big as she was, there's no way she only had one kitten in her litter. I mean, there was a lot more. Her belly was a lot bigger than this little kitten. So, and I never saw her the next few days, which also means that she was busy taking care of her litter. So I don't know how that kitten made it all the way to my neighbor's front yard. Because usually she has her kittens on the back alley across the street somewhere where she's safe. Except last year when I was on vacation, when she had him on some neighbor's trampoline, and those kids came knocking on my door because they knew I'd take care of those cats. Unfortunately, I was in Germany, and the guy who was in my house sitting for me didn't know what to do either. So, and I never saw those kittens. So they must have, um, yeah, we had thunder, plenty of thunder last night, but no rain and wind again. So, anyways, back to this kitten. I went to the VCA. VCA said no. She is 95 grams. We don't euthanize until they're 90 grams and below. But they gave me the Humane Society phone number. Humane Society I was required to make an appointment and take the kitten in to get fostered or to get that for them to help her. It was a girl. And I talked to the lady at the Humane Society on the phone, and I gave her all the information. I told her how, the weight. I told her she was a healthy little kitten and that VCA was not euthanizing her because of that. But I did not have the possibility to raise her to deal with it. I have cats, adult cats everywhere in the house. I don't have a safe place for the kitten where I have to not where I don't have to worry about the. Hi Michelle, good morning. About the big ones hurting her either by accident or on purpose, and where she has peace and quiet. It's just, yeah. Hey Marianne, good morning. So we so I explained all that to the lady on the phone, and she gave me an appointment for Tuesday morning. That's 24 hours, well, almost 24 hours, a little bit less. It was probably around 11 by that time. Um, so Tuesday morning, I took the kitten, and I was all hopeful, take her in to get him. Well, once I got there, I found out that Humane Society, they have to be 100 grams or above for them to take care of him. So there's a discrepancy of 10 grams, but that lady on the phone didn't tell me that. The lady on the phone also put down that the kitten was injured, which I also did not tell her. An injury was never part of the conversation, so I don't know what that lady was thinking. She must have missed, either she got some calls mixed up or whatever. So ultimately, I made the decision to just have her put to sleep, because honestly, there's so many kittens right there, and she has more. We don't need any more kittens on this planet, and I could not take the responsibility to make sure. I was not sure if I would have been able to save her. By that time, she was only 92 grams, so she lost, or 93 grams. So she lost a couple of grams overnight, and I had the hardest time feeding her. I tried to force that little bottle into her mouth, and most of the time she just, and then it ended up on her nose, and she started sneezing. And I mean, the few times when she did figure it out, she was drinking like crazy. So she did get food, but it was really, yeah, it was sad, but you know. So I was wondering, hey Claudia, good morning. So my next thought was maybe she was runt of the litter, but I never understood how this kitten ended up in my neighbor's front yard. She obviously wasn't able to move there by herself. And I know I have heard that male cats will kill newborn kittens because they want the mama to get pregnant again. They want to play with that mama, and as long as she has those kittens, she's not gonna get in heat. So, uh, and by the way, I did see the mama this morning for the first time since Sunday, so she's okay. She got rid of those kittens, and I'm sure she has her litter somewhere, the rest of the litter somewhere. Um, so we'll see, and that's the moment I dread, because I'm already feeding five of her former litters. One litter disappeared completely. Her first litter, I only have one of her babies, and the second litter, she originally had two. One of them got ran over and killed last year, and the third litter was the three that are now like 4 months old. They were so cute though, especially Monday morning when I was, right around the time when my neighbor knocked on my door. They were exploring my back porch, and I had some cat furniture out there for Bismarck and Myrtle and stuff. And they were just, all excited, and climbed up into those little kitty perches and checked them out, and they were so cute. But now I gotta figure out how to TNR those guys, because they're, I think, 4 months old now, 4 or 5 months. So they're soon enough, they're gonna be out there reproducing too. It's horrible. I just hope I can get a hold of that mama and just get her neutered. I've been trying, and she just doesn't go into my traps. Everybody else at some point does. But oh well, that's the way it is. That's the story of the kitten. What else happened this week? Oh, something good happened too. I moved into a bookcase at the antique mall, one of the antique malls here. One I have not tried yet in Mesa, the Grand, and I'm cheap, so I got a little bookcase which is only $40 a month, and there's still enough room to put stuff in there. Of course, with those bookcases, the downside is that they're not locked. So if you put small items in there, you gotta be aware that they may walk away without being paid for. But I'm just trying to put stuff in there that's large enough to where it can't just walk away unnoticed by the staff. And I figured hey, good luck with your garage sale. I gotta have one next month sometime. I'm also going to participate in the parking lot sale at the Main Street uh, Antique Mall in November and most likely December as well. So I'm gonna have to set up a table early in the morning, like at 5:30 in the morning, because I gotta be set up and ready by 6:30 on a Saturday. Um, and um, yeah, they had. I'm kind of excited about it, but I'm also scared because it's gonna be a long day setting all that up. But hopefully, I'll get rid of some of my larger items that I can't ship and that I would need an actual booth space for to put up. But I'm too cheap. Most booth spaces are like booth space are around $200 plus, and there's a 10% commission, which I have no problem with a 10% commission. I mean, those guys do a lot of work for me. I just leave my stuff, and they do all the accounting. They do all the selling stuff. But $200 a month is a lot of money. Well, thanks. I hope you remembered that something. I appreciate it. Yeah, those estate sales. I don't know. Thursdays are bad days for sales. Maybe I should go back to Wednesdays, but then there's so many other people on Wednesdays. I don't know. I tried on Friday. I started on Fridays and I moved to Thursdays because of estate sales. And now there's Thursday estate sales as well. Some estate sales are only Fridays and Saturdays or Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I found, thanks, Georgia. And I found that there's one right near my house today and tomorrow. And of course, today I'm here, and tomorrow I have an appointment at 9 a.m. So, oops, I'm going to miss out on that one. I could probably run off after the sale, but after the sale, I really need to get everything packed up today. So, but yeah, I'm really hopeful that I can get some of that stuff sold at the antique mall, and we'll see how that parking lot sale is going to go. Being set up by 6:30 a.m. That's just ugh. Oh, that's not me, but you know what? Gotta do it and hope that I'll sell some stuff. I'm actually borrowing my neighbor's SUV to get everything hauled in there because I can't fit everything in the Beamer. So what else would we do? Um, I I do have some rehoming to do as well. Not kittens, but all sorts of other stuff. So so what was I saying? I don't remember. And I can't find my books. I have all these totally cool books, notebooks that I put away when I cleaned house in some box and somewhere in storage, and now I can find which box and which storage. Oh well, so I'm working with loose paper sheets today, but at least I have those. So, howdy, Karen, and good luck with that estate sale, Jerry. Hope you find some cool stuff. They always find cool stuff. They have cool stuff in their neighborhood. Our stuff here is not really that cool, and down here in Mesa, it's a hit and miss. I found some cool stuff, but not really that much sellable stuff. A lot of it is more stuff that I ooh and ah over, and I take it home, and then my house gets cluttered. Go figure. But let's go ahead and get going. Next couple of Thursdays, I have guests again, so that'll be fun. I believe Claudia is coming up next week, Thursday. Hey, Bree. Did I say hi to you yet, Bree? I don't know. I know you snuck in here, but yeah, I'm a fuddy duddy today. It's been a rough week. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm still sad over the kitten. But what can you do? At least she wasn't killed by some dog or some Tom or someone we don't know somewhere. I don't know. Cool. What y'all wanna see? I have lots of mugs. I have some little figurines. I have a couple of glass items and a couple of random items. So yes, Mary, you are on the 27th. So there's one in between. I know I gotta do a better job sending out emails and asking people to join me. I have a couple people I want to ask, but I don't know uh, if they would be interested. But then, of course, I wouldn't know until I ask. What do we have? Oh, check it out. We have these. Let me. Oh yeah, I have. I did have. Oh, that's right. I was going to do page 2 today first. I have these. What is this? Are they broken? No, it's not. I just saw a little bit of a crack in here, but that is a crack that was a production. Hey, Jeannie. Good morning. Other Jeannie. I have this totally cool. I don't know. I would call them white doves because they're white and they look like doves. Now, there's a little bit of chippies going on the flower petals, but not a whole lot. And I just now saw that there is a crack. You can see it right there. That is production from the firing. It's not a broken crack that happened afterwards. But they're just really cute, I think. I really like them. And if I had more of display space, I would probably display them for a while in my house because I just really like them. I do believe they're from Japan. They do have the remnants of a made in Japan uh, mark down there, and they are. Trusty measuring thingy is going to help me out today in case you are about 5.5 inches tall total, 5.5 inches tall. And we are starting these, and we're gonna do offer ups again, of course. We just kind of do that now. So we're starting these at $6. $6 for this totally cool made in Japan white dove family. They have some of the gold, the eyes are gold, and then there's the gold there on the back of the wings. And again, the petals, the flower petals are not in perfect shape, but they are not completely destroyed either. So I can tell there's like that one here is a little bit right there chipped, but then for the most part I look pretty good. No, there's a little chip right there. Anyone interested in white doves? White doves of peace. And yes, we have this whole laggy thing going. And I'm not going to explain the lag every time all over again like some other sellers do, because I'm seeing most everybody here has been here before and has experience with the YouTube. And if anyone has questions, I'm sure you would ask. And let's go on to the next. What else do we have? We have this totally cool mug with a panda. It's an Otagari mug with a totally cool panda. I love pandas. I know I had him on before. It's been a while. I figured maybe by now we have some panda people here. And there's the bottom. Giant panda. Otago Japan. And we are starting this guy at $7. $7. It's in really good shape. And it's not rubbed off. It's not faded. It's just a cute guy. I think they're pretty. I like the black and white and that black around their eyes. It's just Oh, hi Vicky. Good morning. I got you for $7. $7 on the panda mug. Anyone else? We're gonna go ahead and count it down. Oh yeah, that's right. I have the magical powers. I keep forgetting. Ah, there! Yay! I made it. I still haven't figured out how to do it that I can get the chat back afterwards in the replay. You have to set that on YouTube somehow, and I've been able to do it once or twice by accident, but I can never remember how to do it. Today, before I started, I was up there trying to figure it out because I know a couple of weeks ago I needed to look something up in the chat and the chat wasn't there. Ugh. YouTube, why are you making it so hard on me? Okay, we're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hi, Angela. Good morning. How are you today? Yeah, I'm sorry I missed your sale with Katie. I was out and about that day. Oh, I'm really not good at following people's sales anymore because I can't sit on my hands. And thank you very much, Vicky. You got it. I can't sit on my hands. It's so hard to sit on my hands, and I end up buying stuff, and my house is already so full. But yeah, I usually just pop in for a little bit, and sometimes I just watch and lurk. What else do we have? Anyone interested in more mugs? We have plenty more mugs. I don't know how you guys are with Norman Rockwell mugs. I got a couple of sets here, and these are going in sets of 2. These one now we're starting at $12, and I have a mosquito flying around here. I was hoping those stupid mosquitoes be gone by now, but nope, they're still here because it's so humid. So let's see. We have this one here. No swimming. And here's the Saturday Evening Post copyright 1921. And here's the Made in Japan sticker. And yes, it's a sticker and still there, so chances are it was never used. Because we know if people toss those in the dishwasher, the stickers come off and the gold trim comes off and who knows what else. The pictures come off and it's all still here. Right, Angela? Leona, good morning. Oh, yeah. And there's the other one. This is the copyright 1929. Saturday Evening Post. And here's the gold trim. And again, this is a set of 2. Oh, look at that. There's a little bit. Is that, yeah, it just looks like it's got a little bit rubbed off there, but you can hardly see that. Other than that, it's still all there. And here's the inside, all nice and clean and shiny. If you're ever interested on coming on a Thursday, if you're available, let me know, Angela. So no interest? That's okay. We can move on. I'm not gonna bore you with Norman Rockwell anymore. Okay. And oh yeah, you know what? Since we've got Halloween coming up, I found this totally cool Vans bag with scholar flies. Or butteralls? No, I think they're scholar flies. They have butterflies with skulls in them. And this is a Vans brand. And we're gonna start this at $6 as well. $6 starting for the Vans purse or bag or whatever you want to call it. It's really nice and clean. I don't know if it was been used. It has something written inside here, which I don't know if that was a price at formerly. It still has the what you call it thingy in here, that little packet there. It's got a kind of a turquoise color, and there is a tag in here too. There's the tag in here. Oh, hey, cool, Angela. Good luck with that. 100% cotton, made in China. Well, it's a Vans. And then there is a little good luck with that. Yeah, I gotta get back onto Whatnot myself. I was going to start doing sales every week, and then on Fridays after I start that last one, and then I was thinking, no, Friday is estate sale day. I'm not gonna make that mistake twice. Maybe later in the day Fridays, but there's so much going on Fridays. So, and then there are Saturdays, and everybody else has their sales on weekends. Okay, so no interest in the bag. That's okay. Oh yeah, and there's a little skull right here too. A little, well, skull thingy. And then there's one over here. Oh, thank you very much. We got Ancestral Beginnings for $6. And it's nice and easy to ship. It can just go in a little poly bag, and it'll be light and small. And we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh my Whatnot sale went great. I did really well. I sold almost everything. But I gotta do another one. I gotta start getting into that and do the regular things before. Well, I mean, Whatnot is filling up too now, so it's going to be a lot busier, which is a good thing because with that brings more customers too. Totally cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And what else? What else do we have? We have a few more. Oh, thank you, Bree. Yes, we have a few more mugs. I don't know if you want to see the other Rockwell mugs, but whoops, kaboom! I have this. Let's see, this November mug. Since it's October now, I wasn't sure if you have any November people in your lives. Now, this does look a little bit faded, but from what I've seen, I think they all look like that. I've seen pictures of others that look just as faded. I think they were made like that. Got that little pair of kitties there. And then here's something. How graciously November yields a rich abundance from the fields. How wondrously the Lord provides that they who hunger may be filled. And there is the UNESCO sticker. And this is the Prettiest Moments. I can't even read it. Precious Moments. Precious Moments. Starting this at $6 as well. Oh, sorry you find that, Kaz. I know the ones I know, they're all pretty cool. There was one I didn't like, and I'm not gonna give the name to an extravaganza, but yeah, that person was kind of rude. I had that feeling too, and was bragging at how many sales they've already had and whatnot, and they were just, yeah. And that's okay. I'm just not gonna go back to that person. But then there's all these other ones that I know. I mean, a lot of us here from YouTube are over and whatnot, and none of us are rude. I mean, Misty and the Fat Birds and Jamie and, well, myself and Amy and, oh, there's so many. I think it's just a matter of finding the ones that you like and, staying away from the ones that you don't like. It's just like everything else in life. You just gotta weed them out. You just move on from the rude ones. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to. If you don't like it, you know what? That's one less app you have to worry about. One less problem on your phone you have to worry about bringing who knows what onto your phone. Ever since my Facebook issues, and and yeah, oh yeah, that's right, Bree. You are a seller too and whatnot, and no, you're definitely not rude. Well, we're going to move on from November since it's only October. Leave that. What else do we have? We have, I had this book that I was going to show you last week and I didn't. Um, it is a real nice book. It is from 1910, and it is the Roosevelt African Hunt. Now, here's a disclaimer. It is a hunting book. The one thing I like about it is it has pictures in it, photographs, and here's the back. Uh, and it has illustrations from the early 1900s. That's the one thing I like about it. Of course, if you're not into hunting, if you appreciate your animals alive instead of dead like I do, then you may not want this book. Let me go ahead and show you some pictures because there's a lot of pictures in there. And a lot of pictures of the African people. And it's the Roosevelt. Alice, good morning. There we go. Shows him aiming at that rhino. It is a nice book. Again, starting at $10. I mean, it's got the Roosevelt on it. That's what it's got going for him. And it is a beautiful cover. And it's a nice Kitty Cat, good morning. It's it's I see it as a history book. And I don't look at the dead animal pictures. I look at the African people. I look at the surroundings, and of course, the former President Roosevelt. He was a hunter. I mean, and back in those days, it was politically correct to hunt. And back in those days, they didn't have a whole. They didn't. They well, that was why a lot of these animals are extinct now, of course. But right, right, Cass. That's exactly it. It's over 100 years old and it's in excellent shape. And I've looked them up on eBay. People are asking a lot more money for it. Whether or not they get that money they're asking, I don't know. But it's, again, to me, it's a history book. Plus, if you decorate, it's a real nice decoration piece. Dusty Moose got you for 10. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a real nice decoration piece. And I kind of like how they got the title written on the back just on the side. I've never seen that before. I don't know why they did that. Maybe if you pull it out the wrong way and you can just see the title there without having to pull out the whole book. It is beautiful. Yes, exactly. It is beautiful. I love it on the outside. And I would totally read it if I wasn't selling it. Or if I had the time, I could have read it by now because I'm sure the information inside the book would be, hey Sue, good morning. The information would be interesting too. I mean, 1910. That's a whole different thing than what we have now. So let's go ahead and start down. Count it down. Hey, Kathy, good morning. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Here we go. Vicky. Vicky's coming in at 11, and I again forgot about my magical power. Ooh. And then we got the 12. And there's the bid end. Thank you so much. Dusty Moose Vintage, you got it. Let me know, would you like me to ship it media mail or not? Media mail will be a lot cheaper, but media mail is also the slowest and treated with the least care by the post office. With these old books, I'm always kind of skeptical about media mail because I received media mail and those packages look like they've been through the ringer. They're usually a lot dirtier than regular packages and sometimes crumpled on the outside. Now, I must say, nothing on the inside was damaged on my packages. So, so if you would like me to, I'll be happy to ship it media mail. It's a beautiful book. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, what else did we have? I do have a piece of wood art from Italy that I was going to no media mail. Cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that because I feel more comfortable not sending it media mail. Now this piece I was totally in love with. That's such a beautiful picture of the Italian coast. And I actually had that hanging in my house for a while. But then if you know me, you know me and art. Yeah, I have so much art. I have to change it out every so often. In fact, I'm going to put a bunch of my art in that antique market parking lot sale. So this one we're starting at $10 as well. It is a lacquered inlay wood piece, and that's really a pretty typical picture of the coast of Italy. It could even be Cinque Terre. Some of the towns, the little villages, do have looks like the look does look like that. Here's the back, and it is. Let me give you the measurements, which I thought I had. It's about 11. Hey, Bismarck. 11 by 9, roughly. Steph. I got Steph. Hi, Steph. Good morning. I almost popped into your cell the other night, but I fell asleep. Lately, I fall asleep between 9 and 10 p.m., and then I wake up between 5 and 6. It's horrible. I'm telling you, getting old really, really has its disadvantages. The major advantage, though, is that you're alive. But yeah, I can't stay up late anymore. So here we go. $10. And yes, here we go again with my magical powers. Ooh, nice. Look, Steph, you're in the picture. If you want to do another sale with me, let me know. I'm open to scheduling friends again to come over and hang out. And yeah, next month, starting in November, I believe, when everybody else goes back to standard time, the real standard time, not the fake standard time that everybody in the summertime mentions. I will be starting at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard. Of course, for you gals in California, it's still gonna be 8. But for other people, it's an hour later. So let's go ahead and count this down. This beautiful piece of art. 10. Oh yeah, and that is a little bit of a boo-boo right there. But that's on the back. So I'm pretty sure you're not going to hang the back up. The front is in wonderful shape. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. Howdy, Sue. Yes, and Washington, Georgia. You're right. Oregon, all you guys, all you folks on the west of me. Cool. And we got the bit end. Thank you very much, Steph. That you got it. Whoops. There we go. Oh, awesome. What else do we have? Yeah, you can pretend it's California, I'm sure. Even though maybe Smack Mr. just showed up. I have a little, I don't know, is that supposed to be a pelican or a swan? I think it's a swan. It is a little redwood. I think this one came from my uncle even. It's got something written there on the back. Peace Service, Ohio? I don't know. It's a beautiful piece. It's a little, look at the wood. Isn't that cool? I love the wood. We are starting this guy at $6. Starting this guy at $6. Yes, Mr. Hi. Someone is wanting attention because someone knows I'm talking to myself. And someone thinks that, oh yeah, well, if that human is just sitting there talking and talking and talking, then something's wrong. We need to distract this human and make him shut up. Okay, let's see. This guy is pretty tall, actually. It's about 8 inches tall. But it's a beautiful piece. And redwood swan. It is a swan, don't you think? I think it's a swan. I'd be smart. I think it's a swan. The name on here, that is Peace Service. Let's see. Can you see that? That's just okay, no one interested. That's okay. Actually, I like this guy. I love that wood. Oh, Georgia. I got Georgia for 6. Thank you so much, Georgia. Appreciate that. Anyone else? Let's go ahead and count them down. Let's count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit end. That looks funny. Ooh. Ouch. Please leave those claws off my toes. Thank you very much. And here's the bit end. And I got Georgia for $6. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. That's a beauty too. And he's not very heavy. Got that. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Anyone interested in? Ooh, I got a bunch more. A bunch more glass. I could call them animals or paperweights. Look at these. We're going to do a choice on these. Just because they look so similar yet so different. This one looks like another swan. It's glass. It's got black stripes inside. I'm not sure, and it's a little bit lighter. This one looks like a duck, but it's got the funniest face with that big eye. It's heavier. And here's the bottom. We're starting these at $6 each. $6 each. And they are a choice. And yeah, that duck is a lot heavier than the swan. So if you're worried about the shipping charges, this one will be a little bit more than that one. So we're starting these at $6 each. And I got Georgia for $6. Thank you so much. I'm collecting the animals today. So let's see, what else? Look, and we got the blue thing. It looks like the blue water. Look, they're swimming on the blue water. Cool. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Let's go ahead and count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, just keep swimming. 1. Bid end. And I got blue on too. It's all blue today. It's a blue day. Yay! Okay. Now we're just waiting then. There's the bid end. Which one would you like? Swan or duck? Duck or swan? Vice versa. Swan or duck? I had a hunch to go with the other one. Now you have a swan family. Thank you so much, Georgia. Appreciate it. There we go. Where is he? Got that. Wonderful. What else could we offer you? Well, what about the elephant? I know it's a trunk up. We are supporting trunk down. But anyone interested in this totally cool trunk up elephant? Starting him at $8 though, because he's so cool. And he's got all these swirls inside and these different colors. He's just too cute and too cool. There's the bottom. And he is about 5 inches tall. Roughly 5 inches tall. For this totally cool elephant. And yeah, I'm planning on taking all the stuff that I don't sell here on YouTube over to Whatnot. I know, Georgia. Where was the whole the whole trunk up, trunk down controversy on YouTube, because some of us got tired of these poor trunk down elephants always getting so discriminated against. So we start the trunk down movement. Ah, and I still got that. And I got Georgia for 8 for the trunk up. Lucky elephant. Thank you so much. It's a cool piece though. I really like him. I found him somewhere at a store, and I just couldn't resist. I just really like him. And he was sitting on my shelf there for a little while. And there are the eyes. Nice eyes. Okay, let's go ahead and count him down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Right, Angela? Thumbs up for trunk down. Yes. Enough with discrimination. But if you prefer elephants with their trunk up, that's fine. I am not discriminating against people who prefer trunk up elephants. We all have our preferences. I just like my elephants alive. That's what I like. I don't care where the trunks are as long as they have trunks. And they're happy and not being butchered and slaughtered and whatnot. So there. Back to the more happy things of our rehoming today. And thank you very much. I appreciate it, Georgia. I appreciate it. So, I got a piece of cat hair on my nose. It's kind of itching a little bit. And a purry boy on my foot. He literally has his head on my foot. Yeah. He has to put up with a lot of kittens in this house, and he is not happy about that. Because it's his house and his yard, and those kittens have no business being here. As long as they're kittens, they are tolerated. Once they get older, he'll be chasing him off. And he also does a lot of marking. That's the downside. Because I can't blame him. He's marking his territory. That's what cats do. But I hate it, because to me as a human, it's just you. Yeah, and we've had discussions about this, but ultimately he always wins. Mister? Yes, Bismarck, we're talking about you now. Okay, now here is this little guy on the front page or the back page? I'm jumping pages now. No, it's I just scared him because I moved the paper. I have this totally cool Ellie Smith candy jar. It's the Moon and Star, I believe. And it is the smaller version, 7 inches, I think it is, 7.5 inches tall. There is also a larger version. Listening is good, Angela, just no texting and driving. But you know that. I know, I don't have to tell you that. Look at that piece. Now, it does have a few marks on the lid where it was not put down properly. So there are flea bites on the lid. This one here is a little bit bigger. But you can't really see them that much once you put the lid on. And we are starting this guy at $12. $12. We're coming up on fall. We're coming up on Halloween. It's the amber color that everybody keeps telling me is a fall color. It's a beautiful piece, isn't it? Yes, Bonnie. Thank you for the comment. Here's the bottom. And the lid has this really nice design. Here's the inside. Now this bottom does not seem to have any flea bites. No issues, nothing wrong with it. It's only the top, and that's only because the way they put it down. And I got Steph for 12. Thank you so much, Steph. And yeah, there are several flea bites on the right where the glass hits the. Whoops, can't really see it. It's hard to show. Right there, you see there's a little bit here and there's a little bit there. It's just the way it is. Someone must have slammed the lid on a little bit too hard, and that's how this happened. But again, it's hardly you will not see it when the lid is on. You only see it when you actually look at the lid. When I bought it, it was taped. They had the tape around it so that the lid wouldn't fall off. And I did not see anything when I bought it. It looked in excellent shape. And here you go. Here you see a little bit that there's a little bit of a chip, and there's a little bit of a chip again. But that's also why I'm adjusting the price. Otherwise, I would start at least at $20, if not $25. So let's go ahead and count this down. Thank you very much, Steph, for your offer. I appreciate it. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, Kaz, it was loved and used and not put away and forgotten. There you go. That's what I always say. Where was I? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm the same way. Little odds and ends I don't mind, as long as it's not a major crack or like a big chip that you notice, because we all have our odds and ends. Nobody's perfect. I mean, I have a lot of cracks and chips. You know, it is what it is, and nobody's throwing me away. Thank you so much. Got it. You got it, Steph. Appreciate that. And it's just a beautiful piece. And yeah. So what else do we have? Well, I got a couple more books. I don't know if you all are interested in a couple more books. These books, and I can do a choice on these. I mostly wanna. I think they are mostly usable for decoration. We're gonna go with $6 each, starting $6. Okay, so we got the Crucifixion of Philip Strong, Charles M. Sheldon. I love this cover. This is a beautiful cover. If you do your whatchamacallit, the decoration, if you decorate like I always have to bring up Catherine Young, because she's the best decorator I know there are others who are just as good probably, but she's the one that I watch and that I know and that I see, and she has a lot of the Victorian stuff she finds, and she does really beautiful decorations. This would be something like that. You can put it on one of those stands, and it's a beautiful. And the back is clear, and here's the side. And it's in really good shape. It is from 1912, I think. Let me double check. No, it looks like it could. I don't even see it. No, there's no pictures inside. It's just words. It's the story inside. Here's the that page. And in the back you have, oh, that's right, because it does not have a publisher's date. But in the back they are advertising other books that came out around that time. And that's, let me see, where does it say? There we go. Here's another one of those. And I believe that is, where is my little cheat sheet here? No, I can't find it. There it is. I did not have it written down. I thought I wrote it down. But these were from, yeah. No, that's not one of those. Must have been the other book. That had something about when these would be published. But it's a book. Again, there's no graphics inside. Hey, Chrissy. But I just really love this. I love this cover. And the other one is not in quite as good a shape. It's still a totally cool cover. And the other one, let's see, does it have a date? Again, it's a book. There is no illustrations in this one either. And it does not have a date either. Oh, there's an illustration. There's the picture that's on the outside. And you know what? I would read these books if I had time. Because, again, books are, even though fiction is still interesting history. The way they were written and the way they were, how they were told. I mean, the language was even different back then. We used different terms. And of course, there's more illustrations. So there are illustrations in here. You just gotta find them. And I got Michelle at 6. Thank you so much. So let's see. I'm trying to show you all the inside a little bit. And again, I cannot find a publisher. Now there's the person who owned it before. Got the name in here. I cannot find a date. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe there is a date. There's another. Well, even that. Just display this page. No, look at that. She is beautiful. That's the way I would display it. I would display this page. I think that's totally cool. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. 1907. So this one has a date. 1907. Let's go ahead and count these down. And this is choice. $6 each. Choice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hi, Jane. Good morning. Oh, your your autographs. And we got Dusty Moose Vintage. Which one would you like? Crucifixion of Philip Strong or The Shepherd of the Hills? Both. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You got it. Can go ahead and clear the screen there. Wonderful. Now, I gotta breathe. I have to admit I am tired today. I don't know what it is, but I'm just tired. Been a long life. It's been a long life. What can I say? I had a big birthday last month. A month ago yesterday. It was a month ago Tuesday, actually. Yeah, the kitten day. I like to not think of that day. Poor kitten. But yeah. So, I got another Mara mug. Look at that. And that is the musician's mug. Another one of those totally cool Mara mugs. Now, this one was starting at $20. $20 for the Mara mug. For the musician. Or you just like the instruments, because it's a real nice design. It's colorful, it's got all sorts of instruments. It's totally cool. I like the reddish background. Like I have that nautical mug with the ships and stuff, which also has a blue background, which makes sense. But I really like this color. It's kind of a reddish, brownish color. And it's a real nice mug. I mean, I know we've talked about this before. They feel so good in your hand, and they feel so smooth because the way they are made, they are smooth and shiny, and they have a nice big handle to hold. I mean, there's yeah, where's Misty, right? Misty is shipping. It's her shipping day. Actually, she's doing a whatnot sale today too, coming up in 2 hours. She's moving whatnot to Thursdays as well. I think she's just adding sales. So $20 for a Mara mug. Now that's a good deal. I would probably list it on eBay for 30, but I'm too lazy to list on eBay. I have a whole box full of stuff I need to list on eBay. um, yeah, if I see a horse mug, I'll let you know. But I have not seen one. Actually, I would love a horse mug, but I got cat mugs. I had a couple of cat mugs. I had several. I sold all but one. One of them I'm keeping. And I'm keeping the ship mug too. Those are my favorites. But no one interested in the musicians. I understand. I understand. It's not. It's a very specific subject. I just like the design though. And I know I had the Taurus mug. That's sold too. Okay, no worries. We are moving on from Mara mug. Um, I do have a bear bell. Do we have bears here? Any bear fans? Check that out. It's a little bear bell. Ain't he cute? It's it's not porcelain. It is oh, I love ships. Yes. Nautical is my thing. And I know there was, and I think it was during the extravaganza, or was it after that? On whatnot, I just missed a picture that would go with a set of glasses I have. And I didn't. I just as I came in, it was the auction was over, and I missed it. I was so mad because I didn't even know they made a picture, which I probably should have figured it out. But I really would have loved to have that picture. It's the I don't know, was it anchor hawking? I don't think so. It was the blue glasses with ships on, and they had a matching, and they had the matching picture, which I don't have. So now I'm looking for that picture. So starting $5, $5 for the little bear bell. He's just too cute. If you like bears, you can sit him and display him, and then, of course, when you have special occasions where dinners or something, you can just ring the bell, and I'm not gonna um, torture you too much with the bell sound because I know some of you don't like the loud noises in your ears. I love old books too. I have a whole lot of them. But I just don't get to read much anymore. And the real old ones, I'm afraid to read because I don't want to mess them up. at the same time, I want to know what's written in them because it's really interesting, especially when they even when they republish them. I'm sure they edit them again. I'm not sure if they do. I mean, maybe not all um the famous ones, but I'm sure they do some editing. I mean, sometimes they I don't know if they adjust the language. I like the old language when different words had such a different meaning from what they have now, and you kind of laugh about it because it's funny when you look at it. I have a also in this lot was a big Shakespeare edition. It was supposed to be complete, but I don't know. It's not big enough to be complete. Shakespeare wrote a lot and long pieces, but that one I looked up and that one fetches a lot of money on eBay. That's probably one that I will put on eBay. But it's a nice book. It's a beautiful book. And it's in good shape. It's not in the best of shapes, but it's not in the worst of shapes. Oh yeah, and I do have Tale of Two Cities as well. Speaking of, hi Bismarck. Went for a walk. I was too busy for him, so he went for a walk. Okay, no takers for the bear. Oh, poor bear. Poor bear is sad. But I also have a seal, speaking of nautical. Look at that. A little glass seal. He's one of my favorites too. One of my other favorites. I have so many favorites. Now this one was starting at $6 as well. He is just darling with the little spots. He makes a nice little paperweight. Nobody uses paper anymore though, do we? Everything is everything is. Georgia is collecting them today, huh? 4.5 inches roughly by 3 inches roughly. And he's not super heavy. The elephant and the duck are heavier. The swan is probably similar. But he's beautiful. I just love I love those spots on his body. I just like him. He's so sweet. He's so cute. Let's go ahead and count him down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I sure did, Georgia. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good end. And they're all gonna be tightly wrapped, and at least they don't have to travel too far to get to your house. Karen, yeah, right. And here's the bid in. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, okay. Uh, what else do we have? Well, I got a couple more mugs. I don't know if you're interested in those. Oh, but we have a swan. I probably should have saved that for my sale with Claudia next week, but I figured I'll bring it anyways. It's a totally cool swan bowl. Now, I did clean it up, but still has a few wax spots left over. Like right there, those spots are not chips, they're wax. Because someone apparently had a candle in it. And it sounds really great. I mean, it sounds really nice to put a candle inside of this guy. I'm sure it looks awesome. Because there's these swans all around. And we're starting this at $10. We're starting this at $10. It is a beautiful little bowl. You can use it for so many things. You can use it for your cashews, for your ice cream. I mean, that's a Daniel size ice cream bowl, right? Oh, and look at those guys. Aren't they cute? When I was where was I? Well, this one was in Germany. When I was in Rostock, I saw a swan family. I took lots of pictures of them and some short clips too, because there was like, there was Mama Swan and Daddy Swan and Kitty Swans, kind of like the quail. They all like one line. So cute. They were swimming around and they were cleaning each other and whatnot. I was mesmerized. I was sitting there watching them for a while. Yeah, they were just beautiful, beautiful animals. But say hi to your daughter for me. It sounds like Crystal too, so it could be Crystal. I'm thinking it may be, but it doesn't have a sticker or anything. If it had, it came off. But no one interested. No one interested. That's fine. We can probably, one of my cabinets is full of stuff that I haven't been able to sell, and I'm not mad about it because I these are such beautiful pieces that I don't mind keeping for a while, or I should say rehome. I keep forgetting this is the rehoming channel, not the selling channel. Oh, yeah, we're gonna move on from the swan, and I have another cute little mug, and that's another $6 starting bid. Happiness is having someone to care for. And here's the kitten. That little girl, the little kitten. I love that mug. It's a nice shape. It's got there you go, Holly Hobby, made in Japan. It's got like a green stripe there. It's not gold, it's green. But it's really nice, the handle. I like the handle. It's different. It's half heart. Half heart. See, if it had handles on both sides, it would have a full heart. Or ears. We could look at them as ears too, but yeah, that's a half heart. Look at me. Hi. Oh, 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 Jane, thank you for your input there. That's really cool. That's really cool. I appreciate that. Cool. So there we go. Oh, there's a little. I don't know. It's just a little something on there. I can always wash it again. I guess it's just some dust or something settled on that thing. But no takers. That's fine. I do have. I have more Norman Rockwell. Are you interested in that at all or not? I could probably make a Norman Rockwell, um, whatnot sale. But then if nobody likes Norman Rockwell anymore, I thought he was such an icon. I'm sure there's people out there who like him. Maybe just not here today, because I have this set of cards that has Norman Rockwell design on the back. It is a complete set. It's the Congress brand. And yes, I did check them. They're all complete. Those would I'd go for, say, $5. $5 because they're too nice to cut up. If I keep them, I'll cut them up and use them as price tags for my stuff at the mall. That's what I do with cards. I've learned that from another dealer. Cut them in half and then put a sticker. That was so funny, I picked up those labels at Guccieville. Hey, Penny Sue, good morning. Those labels at Guccieville for after I just signed the lease on that bookcase this past weekend. I didn't realize I had any open, so when I saw it, I grabbed it real quick. So on my way back, I stopped at Guccieville to see if I could find some labels and stuff to use for prices, which normally I don't, but you do find office supplies at Guccieville. I actually found a brand new Rolodeck, which I thought was really cool because I wanted to get one of those because I wanted to start putting. Hey Val, good morning. It's early for you. And and so I picked up that label thing, Avery labels, those the ones that you can put in the printer and print from your computer. And I looked at them, and they were copyright 1997. Now they had been opened, but they were complete. It was a complete set. Oh, you missed out on a lot, Steph. You gotta turn off that phone. So right now we're on these totally cool Norman Rockwell Congress playing cards in their box or case. Complete bridge. It's a bridge set. They're complete. I checked them all, and that's the back and those kids. So yeah, that was kind of that was funny, and it was talking about Microsoft Word 95 and 96. I saw someone had these for like what 20 some years now in their and never used them. Okay, let's go ahead and count these down. $5. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I have these super duper powers. My superpower. Highlight a name on StreamYard. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. That's good to hear, Penny Sue. Thanks for letting us know. I didn't get the whole story, but I know you had Bernie was not doing well there for a while. And you got it, Val. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So that's good to know. And that was pretty much all we had today. That's most of it. I can do a recap of the first few items I had, but of course, since I'm going all over the place, I don't quite remember which ones were the first items. I know we had the Rockwell mugs that I showed earlier. And I think these were going for $12 for the set of 2. Yeah, that's the problem with vet bills. They are so expensive. And yes, I know the feeling. 2 of my kitties had to get all their teeth pulled. That was $3,500 a pop, just for the teeth. Of course, Oliver just had a checkup because he has asthma and he was wheezing really bad, and he needed a cortisone shot or whatever they give him that really helps. And that was like $200 just for that, just for a shot. But he stopped wheezing after that, so it helps. So we had those $12 for a set, not choice, set of both, made in Japan. What else did we have? Yeah, I need to find my book by next week. I'm just so lost with this little sheet of paper that doesn't do it for me. Oh yeah, we had the November mug from UNESCO. Any November people celebrating harvest? That one we had $6. $6 on the November mug. We still have the glass duck. We still have the glass duck. I think we had that on for $6 as well. That's a cute duck. I really like the way she's made. And yes, I'm totally profiling her. It's a she because I say so. I just love the design. Actually, I may just use her as a paperweight myself. Because when I turn on that fan above me, anything that's loose on the table starts flying around. I shouldn't have anything loose on the table. Oh. No, I never heard of allergy pills for people working on cats. Heck, I can't even take allergy pills because they knock me out no matter what. Even when it titled non-drowsy or don't cause drowsiness, they still knock me out. Ciao, Monica. It's been a while. How are you? They still knock me out. So I would be worried about giving that to my cats. I'd probably be sleeping for a week. But oh, and we still had the bear bell. That was, what did I say, $5? It's just a cute bear. I just like him. If you like bears, I guess, I hope, we're just finishing up, Hope. So got the bear bell. I was telling stories about kittens and antique malls and parking lot sales. Very informative morning. Oh. And you know what I didn't show you yet? Maybe I should because we're coming up on fall. I picked up this, and that's not vintage. That is handmade. I went to that artist sale last weekend, and I found this totally cool handmade shawl. There we go. It's like this. It's one of those that you can wrap around your shoulders because you know how women's clothes are made, especially t-shirts are cut out low. So when it's wintertime and you're cold, your neck is always cold. But I love the colors on this thing, and I have a matching scarf too. Anyone interested in that, let me know. I'll be willing to let that go for $10. And it is handmade by a local artist here in Mesa, Arizona. And the matching scarf I would let go for $6. Oh, hi Nance Murphy. Good morning. Got you down for $10. Sorry, Bree, I just pulled a fast one on you. I came up with stuff that I hadn't even shown yet. But $10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, those are pretty pieces. She had some really nice pieces. She actually had a knit hat or cap in purple that I totally loved, but she also had a hole on top because she has long hair, and she had thank you so much. We got you down for the whatchamacallit piece. Anyone interested in the scarf for $6? Let me know. It's a little bit shorter, but it's still a nice scarf. So yeah, she had a hole on top because she had long hair, and she came up with this idea for a ponytail. Apparently, she had a ponytail at some point, and that whether she could pull the ponytail through the hole on top. But yeah, no, I wouldn't want the I wouldn't want I wouldn't want a hole on top of my cap, because that's the whole point of keeping my head warm. If there's a hole, then the cold air goes right through there, right? Of course, we don't have cold air here in Arizona much, but sometimes I travel and I experience cold air when I travel. So, and you're in California, you don't even need scarves, Steph. Same thing, right? So that was it. That was basically everything I have for today. Now I gotta clean up and start shipping out, or run off to that estate sale near my house, because they had a lot of stuff that I was interested in. Now, not a lot of stuff, but some stuff I was interested in. Um, but either way, I thank everybody who bore with me and listened to me mumbling on about cats uh, and kittens and, yeah, and sad stories, and didn't run off to the sad stories. And I appreciate everybody who helped me rehome items and put in bids. And I appreciate everybody who came to chat and hang out. And please, please, please remember that thumb. I haven't been using my bot lately because I forget. And I'm horrible about this notifications and about letting you know ahead of time. Last night I remembered that, oh, wait, or was it? Yeah, I think it was last night. Oh, yeah, oops, uh, I need to set up my sale and put out the notice on Instagram, and I haven't even had any pictures out. And I understand the point of having pictures, because then you can see what we have available, and that may be more of a give you more incentives to show up if there's something that you really want, right? I'm sorry about that. Uh, and then I got in trouble with the Adware, whatever it's called, the company that is in charge of the monetization to YouTube, because apparently I did something against the rules and I was suspended. But I never even signed up with them yet because I didn't know how to. In order to get monetized, you gotta sign up with them and send them some info, which I never did. So how can they suspend me? Now I gotta try and figure that one out. And they're just like Facebook. They don't have a way where you can talk to them and find out what's going on. And they say, well, we cannot tell you why, because, and there's some reason behind it. It's just weird. I don't know. These hackers are out there. They're after me. What can I say? Pom pom, yeah, hope right. A pom pom, me and a pom pom. Mm-hmm. Yep, that would be perfect. Well, y'all know the deal. Y'all keep it real. And we'll see you again next week at this time with Claudia. I can't wait to hang out with Claudia again. We had so much fun last time.